Okay, I was scrolling on Xiaohongshu, aka the Red Note, and I came across this post. Basically, the American people are asking Chinese people, "Can you tell me what's something Western media tell us about China that's totally incorrect in reality?" Now, I'm a born and raised Chinese. I moved to the United States like 10 years ago, so I have lived in both countries for a fair amount of time. So I know for a fact that which are the lies and which are true. But let me tell you, my jaw was on the floor when I read the comments because they are just like beyond imagination. Let me read some for you. This one says, "We don't have a credit system to evaluate each other's behavior," which is true because a lot of people are asking me about social credit in China. I was like, what are you talking about? Now, mind you, I still go back to China to visit my family and friends every year, so I'm not like out of touch with them. And also, no child labor in China. I got asked about this all the time. There is no child labor in China, okay? I think the Western media said something about like there are children's sweatshop all over in China. They make like $1 a day. Where did you get that from? Like, what? And also this, 99% Chinese do not eat dogs or cats. Okay, in the past, some regions have that tradition, but it's gradually abandoned, which is true. Those are the regions like in the past that we're talking about like decades ago. They have very limited food resources, so they actually farm dogs, just like we farm pigs and cows here, to as food. But now, even for those remote regions, we have plenty of food now. Food is not scarce anymore. So those tradition has been gradually abandoned, and a lot of people in China also been protesting to abandon this tradition. Also, this is so funny. I've never heard of this. Like, is it true? 83% of Chinese population work for Shen. And this person answered, "Nobody knows Shein in China," which is so true. Like Shein, there's no Shein in China. And 83% of population, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you even believe that? Do you actually believe that? And this, I assume that you are all working for $3 a day, like they told us here. And this person answered, which is true, okay? In small city, it's like $5 an hour, yes. And in big city, it's like around 100 a day or more. I know this is not a lot compared to what we have here, but the living cost in China is so much more affordable than us here. And nobody has to work 2 jobs to be able to buy food or groceries. And also for a lot of Chinese company, we're not talking about foreign companies in China, okay, because that's a different landscape. But for most Chinese company, it's a pretty standard practice to provide free lunch to their employees. Some even go further to provide free breakfast and free boarding or transportation. So their working environment is actually much better compared to what we have here in the US. And there are so many more lies that the Western media or government has been perpetuating this whole time. Like, I would love to talk more. But right now, I'm just so happy to see that people from both countries finally start to interact and communicate with each other, have some meaningful conversations. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. And I think that's something that the US government don't want the American people to find out by banning TikTok. But I bet they did not see this coming.